So here's the backside of Ephraim Bales' place, and he had a nice little picket fence at one time. Not a white picket fence, but a picket fence. On one of our other YouTube videos, there is an antidote. This is part 2 of the Ephraim Bales, because there's an antidote to poison oak that grows next to it. Lorraine knows all about it, and done a little, like a public service announcement, whatever you want to call it, so that you could see what the antidote is. Look up that video, and if you get poison oak, you definitely want that. So we're going up here, and I noticed another building up here. Beautiful rock work here for 1800s. Made him up a nice little stone wall. And as you know, we come in on a little driving road, but I'm gonna bet you that you used to walk this way to get to here. Here's rocks in the road, of course, or the drive. Huh?
There's a jewelweed that's got a bloom.
Well, I can see it.
It's the orange bloom.
Oh, I'll try to zoom in on this. There's a jewelweed with a bloom on it. You see that? Let me get right to the left of this big stick, longer stick. Right there, that little orange bloom. That's what's on jewelweed when it's in bloom. It's just starting to bloom here in the Great Smoky Mountains. So, continuing on. We have 2 little buildings. This looks like kind of a spring house to me. We're coming up on. That's a spring house. A little spring house here, I think. Looks like that's what it would have been.
At one time there might have been some water running under there.
You can't open it?
It's open, but they probably moved it from a different location.
Yeah, and this could have been moved. It's a little old spring house. Not seeing any water in there now. But Lorraine made a good point. They may have moved it from a different location. Going this way, we come up on a barn. So Ephraim wanted to keep his stuff a little further away from the house. Of course, a lot of this stuff has been moved and changed, I'm sure. Don't know about this in particular. I just know a lot of things get moved around up here. And the roof's getting pretty bad on this one. It definitely needs some work.
They don't let this deteriorate.
Yeah, like Lorraine said, we hope they don't let this deteriorate. But it does seem to be falling down. This water's come through there, down into here. It's warping these boards. And this was rare to find in the 1800s. I mean, you really had to look for it. Now they just use that to keep the door from blowing in the wind. That door hinge still works good. Quickest way to make a hinge you ever see. Not quickest, but works good. And out on the back side. And now leaving the Ephraim barn with the roof collapsing. We're going to walk out here. We hear water. So we're going to walk out and check out the water. There may be people out here. I don't particularly like videoing people unless they give permission. So if I turn some funny angles, you'll understand why. I just found maybe another way to get up here. That goes higher. We'll pause just a minute. There's only 2 people there, and let them come out, and then we'll see what's going on. There's a little cascade area. Imagine living here in the 1800s. No cell phones, no lights, no motor cars, not a single luxury. Oh, it's a song, never mind. Don't gig me on that YouTube. But anyhow, it's been a beautiful place to live. And no aggravations, but it'd have been a hard life too. Because you would always be having to do everything that you needed to eat, your firewood, all of it. You couldn't just hop in the car, run to the store, and get you a bite to eat. You would have to do it all. And again, you wouldn't need as much money either, because you done it all yourself. Matter of fact, I'd say money was pretty much foreign. They probably done trading, done a lot of bartering, yeah. And I'm gonna pause a minute. Thought I'd end this video on this spider's web. I would try to walk to it, but I'd probably fall and kill myself trying to walk there. He's got him a good setup though. Let me see if I can slip down here. I believe he's setting up and getting ready for his night's meals. The insects will be coming out soon and he'll have him a feast. All he's got to do is sit there and wait after he gets his web done. Another little view of the creek there. And I'm going to sign off here by saying, see y'all later.